Oh, Father Oda, I have had such a day, such a day!
You're telling me, Deborah. It seems like the nursing home has been getting, how shall I say, wild lately.
I don't know what's gotten into these old folks, the men especially. I mean, don't y'all ever calm down? Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I know you've taken your vows and all that.
Well, that's okay, Deborah. Even though I am a priest, I too am a man.
Well, I don't know how you do it. The vow of virginity and all that.
Vow of chastity.
My Jean wouldn't last a week in the seminary, let me tell you.
Oh, well. So you wouldn't happen to be talking about anyone specific, would you? Any dirty old men around the home?
Well, I don't want to name names, but Rupert Biskind comes to mind. He is 103 years old, after all, and as ornery as ever, spanked me right on the bottom as I was walking away.
Oh, dear heavens.
Said it was his way of saying thank you for the rice pudding.
That is simply out of line. Would you like me to have a talk with him? Straighten him out?
Oh, come on, Father Oda. Do you really think that's even possible now? I mean, you can't teach a 103-year-old dog new tricks, can you?
Oh, you'd be surprised how with it Rupert is. He's been here several years now, longer than me, and I've been here a very long time. He honestly hasn't changed much at all.
So you think he's just playing the part of a senile old man? Why? Just for fun?
What else does he have to do? You can only watch so much TV. Anyway, I'm glad you're texting me. Are you getting a little bit concerned about Mr. Biskind's grandchildren?
Well, if you mean Kenny, then yes. Joanna is all right. She's a good lady.
Well, I've only met the grandson, and he seems like a real piece of work.
He does seem slightly obsessed with the idea of Rupert dying and leaving him his houses.
His houses?
Rupert was wealthy. He owns 3 homes, but the rest he spent on good times and eventually medical care. But he still has the houses. He loves his houses and always refuses to sell them.
So he'll be leaving them to someone, I suppose.
And that someone is lucky. Each one is worth at least $1 million.
Wow, where are they?
2 in Florida and 1 in California.
California? Really? Where?
Santa Monica, I believe. That's the big one. I'd say that one is worth maybe 2 or 3 million.
Oh, really? California, huh?
You have an interest in California, Father?
Well, I've been there many times, and I've always wanted to live there. It's been kind of a dream of mine. But really, only a dream. I don't think it will ever actually happen. Not with my salary. And not now, at my age.
So, what about it appeals to you?
Oh, they have all sorts of monasteries and things. I love that.
Really? Like, with Catholic monks?
More Buddhist, actually.
So, you're a priest who's interested in Buddhism?
Yes, lately I've just been finding it to be a very interesting religion. Do you know that much about it?
No, I'm sorry to say that I don't, but I always thought it seemed very peaceful and relaxing. You know, with the sandals and the koi ponds and all.
Well, the Buddhist tradition is about a lot more than koi ponds, Deborah. It's a tradition going back to the 5th century BC.
Well, how about that?
Yes, well, anyway, do you expect Kenny to be in to visit his grandfather today?
Oh, I most certainly do. He's taking quite an interest in Bertie's talents.
I rue the day we let that cat come into our facility, Deborah. She's a fluffy white menace.
But she's helped our residents out so much, Father Oda. Wouldn't you agree she's been a source of calm and comfort for them?
For some of them, yes. For others, it's been a great source of anxiety.
Anxiety? Why anxiety?
Because, Deborah, it appears that Bertie attaches herself to certain residents, and then they pass on.
What do you mean? Like, the cat knows the person is about to die?
Or she brings it on herself.
Oh my.
Do I believe that Bertie the cat is a feline serial killer? No. Nor do I believe that she possesses magical powers of deathly perception.
But it's odd, though, isn't it? If the people die after she attaches herself to them?
This is a nursing home. It would be odd if these people didn't die after that. Heck, allergies alone could do it.
Well, I still find it eerie.
Well, Deborah, I must bid you good evening. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Father.
Joanna, are you coming with me to see Grandpa tomorrow?
Yeah, Kenny, I told you I was coming.
I don't know why you would want to come. It's not like you and Grandpa are close. And I'm there practically every day, keeping the old fart company.
Yeah, and I wonder why you're doing that.
What? It's out of the kindness of my own heart and loyalty to my family. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Oh, I don't know. Does the word inheritance mean anything to you?
What inheritance? You know Uncle Hank said there was none.
Yeah, but what about the houses? The 3 houses worth millions?
Oh, yeah, the houses. I forgot.
Oh, sure, you totally forgot, yeah.
Where is Hank anyway? I feel like I can barely remember what he looks like anymore.
Not going to be around there anytime soon. He hasn't spoken to Grandpa in years either, just like Dad.
Do you even know why?
No idea, but don't bring his name up to Dad, that's for sure.
Like him and I talk anymore.
Well, anyway.
So, these houses. If he doesn't speak to either of his sons, who's going to get them?
Gee, I don't know, Kenny. Maybe you?
You really think so?
How should I know, Kenny? I'm not his estate lawyer. Why don't you ask him?
Ask Grandpa if I get to keep his houses when he's dead while he's still alive?
When he's dead, it may be too late, Ken.
No, I can't do that. Then he won't give them to me for sure, just for spite, you know? Just to teach me a lesson about being too greedy.
I thought you said he was a crazy old man, though.
He is! He spanked some nurse's butt the other day.
He did? Are you serious?
Yeah. He's just lonely. Why don't you go in there and see him?
What, so he can spank my butt?
Well, at least talk to him or something. His birthday is coming up after all.
Kenny, his birthday was last month, remember? He turned 103.
Right. That's what I meant.
What is what you meant? That doesn't make any sense.
Look, can we just change the subject? He misses talking to you, okay?
He knows I'm really busy, though.
Yeah, but is that really an excuse?
I guess you're right. I suppose Grandpa deserves to talk to someone other than his money-grubbing grandson.
Yeah, well, if you want to get yours, you better figure it out and start sucking up to him, too. I think his mind is starting to go.
Really? Do you think so?
Yeah, of course. The inappropriate behavior, the forgetfulness.
He's getting forgetful, too?
Very.
Ugh, all right. I guess I better talk to him. We have to have somebody looking out for him other than you.
Hey, I talk to the doctors and nurses every day, thank you very much.
Them telling you that the food is for residents only doesn't count. Hey, Grandpa Rupert. How are you doing today?
Let's see. I got everybody saved in my phone here. Which one are you? Oh, yes, I see. Joanna. How are you, sweetie?
I'm fine, but I asked you.
I'm 103. And how about it?
It is insane. I tell people and their mouths drop.
It doesn't take much to impress people these days.
Was it easier to impress people back in the day?
Well, it sure was. TVs, going to the moon. These were all novel ideas.
Well, our generation has social media. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not good.
Social what? Oh, yeah, that crap I see the young nurses fiddling with all the time when they're supposed to be taking care of me.
Yeah, well, sign of the times, I guess.
So I'm glad we're talking. You know I've missed you. You don't come around the home as much as you used to. Not as much as that brother of yours.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Grandpa. I've just been really busy.
I know. Busy. Everyone's busy.
No, seriously, work has been nuts. I've been doing all these new projects, but I do want to show them to you.
It wouldn't be because I'm just so damn old that it's uncomfortable for you to be around.
What? No, that's crazy.
It's fine, go ahead and say it. I'm a hideous freak, a husk of my former glorious self.
No, Grandpa, I didn't say that. You're still a very handsome older gentleman.
You know, women used to fight over me.
Oh, really?
Oh, sure. I disturbed a lot of peace in my day, broke a lot of hearts, but all good things must come to an end.
Don't talk like that, Grandpa. You're fine.
I'm 103, darling, and there's nothing funny about that. Not that I live like every day is my last or anything. Birdie hasn't come to curl up on me all night just yet.
What do you mean?
Oh, we got a resident cat around here named Birdie. She's a sweet little fluffy thing like a white cotton ball. But for a while now, the week or so before one of us old bags kicks it, Birdie's been giving me some special attention.
Oh, really? You mean like the cat knows the person is going to go?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, come on.
I think it's a bunch of hogwash myself. That cat curls up on everybody, and people dropping like flies is the modus operandi around this joint.
So you're saying it's just a numbers game?
Of course! Hey, in fact, maybe you should try selling this story to some paper or something.
So do some of the people who Birdie cuddles up to not die?
Of course, all the time.
So how do people explain that?
How do they explain it? Joanna, have you met people? They'll explain away any inconvenient truth. And trust me, for some people, it can get worse with age. A lot of these people are at maximum denial.
I guess worrying about a psychic cat gives you all something to do.
Exactly, now you're getting it.
So, Grandpa, back to why I haven't been coming to see you.
Oh, uh-huh.
I'm thinking maybe it's because my brother is there all the time.
You know, back when he first started coming, I really enjoyed it. He'd take me around, sometimes for a drive, food, whatever. It was good getting to know him. Well, then that changed pretty quick.
What do you mean?
The conversations I'd overhear him having on the phone, how he talked to the staff, I don't know. It's like the more I got to know my grandson, the more I didn't care for him.
Is that so?
In fact, the more he spoke, the more I thought he was a flaming jackass.
Well, you're still as perceptive as ever, Grandpa.
Who said I wasn't?
Kenny. He said he thought you'd, lost a step.
Well, hell yeah, I've lost a step. I've lost a whole dance routine. I was alive at the same time as Wyatt Earp.
So, do you want me to tell him to stop coming to see you?
Nah, that's fine. If I get sick of him, I just signal to my nurse, Deborah, and she kicks him out.
Oh, well, that's good.
You should see Father Oda's face when he comes in and sees Kenny here, though. Phew, that boy does not like him.
Well, I'm going to come in and see you tomorrow, Grandpa. How's that sound?
Oh, what time? A little notice would be nice.
What, do you have a date or something?
I just might. Just 'cause I'm old as dirt doesn't mean I enjoy a social pop-in.
Okay, what time is best for you?
Nothing before 11.
Then how about noon?
A deal. I'll try not to go back to sleep.
Mr. Biskind? Hi, this is Father Oda from Rising Angels.
Oh, yes? Hello, Father Oda. Just the man I want to talk to.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, I need to ask you, what do you know about Birdie?
The cat? Well, she's a very sweet girl.
Yes, but what do you know about her powers?
Oh, that. Well, I'm not so sure how seriously you should take that.
What are you talking about, Father? Every person that cat cuddles up to for more than 7 hours is dead within a week.
Well, Kenny, I don't know about that. I think it's just a kind of psychological bias.
I don't think so, Father. Remember Mr. Smithson in 106? He was dead within 3 days.
I really do think it's just a coincidence, Kenny.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Well, what are you so concerned about? Did Birdie cuddle up to your grandfather or something?
No, she cuddled up to me.
What do you mean?
I fell asleep in the chair in his room yesterday for like 2 hours, and when I woke up, Birdie was sitting on me, all curled up.
Well, so that's just one time.
No, you don't understand. It happened again today, too. Except this time, she was just sitting on me, staring at me.
Staring at you?
So what does that mean, Father? Does that mean I'm next? You have to tell me, please.
Kenny, seriously, this is just a superstition amongst the old people. I don't think you have anything to worry about, okay?
I don't believe you. You know something. You're lying.
I assure you I am not.
Whatever, I have to go.
Kenny? Hello? Hello, Joanna. This is Father Oda at the nursing home.
Oh, hello, Father Oda. Is everything all right?
Well, with your grandfather, yes. Except he does keep, grabbing some of the staff.
Yeah, I've talked to him about that. I am really sorry.
Yes, well, this is actually about your brother.
Kenny, why? What's going on with him?
He came to me today, absolutely panicked about Birdie, our resident cat.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, apparently he awoke a couple of times with Birdie cuddling with him, and he terrified him of something awful. So now he's convinced that he's going to die in the next week.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes, I tried to reassure him that it was silly, but he wasn't having it.
Well, Kenny is a very superstitious guy. He always has been.
I'd hate for him to be too afraid to come in and visit your grandfather. I know how much he enjoys the visits.
Oh, really? Do you think so, Father?
Well, I think he tolerates them, but your brother mostly just sits there on his phone the entire time now.
Just biding his time now, do you think?
Biding his time until what?
It's okay, Father. I think we all know what Kenny is up to.
All of us?
You, Deborah, Grandpa, he wants the houses. That's why he's been sucking up for so long. Except Grandpa refuses to die, and Kenny is getting a little bit stir-crazy about the whole thing.
I suppose that's possible, but I'd hate for the man to be living his life like he's about to die.
Well, I certainly can't talk any sense into him, Father.
And I've tried myself. He wouldn't listen to me. Is there anyone he respects?
Respects? No. But he does fear Deborah.
Oh, really?
Hello, Mr. Kenny. How are you doing?
Oh, Deborah, hi. Not good. Not good at all. I'm going to die. Haven't you heard? Birdie chose me.
Oh, yes. Father Oda told me all about it. How the cat fell asleep on you a couple of times, and now you're convinced that it's all over for you?
Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, that cat has evil powers or something, doesn't she?
Oh, Kenny, come now. That cat doesn't have any more powers than my cat at home.
Well, how would I know if your cat has powers or not? Maybe it does.
I assure you he does not. Unless you count not cleaning his little bum very well, which I certainly don't.
No, I don't believe it. I'm gonna die, I know it. It's that weird-looking mole I saw on my back. That's what it's going to be, isn't it, Deborah?
Come on now, Kenny, you must calm down.
What am I gonna do?
How about this? You start doing good with your last days?
My last days? So then, you really think I'm going to die?
No, darling, I never said that. But if you are, wouldn't it be good to, I don't know, give something back?
Give something back? Like what?
Well, whatever it is you have to give.
What about my inheritance?
Your what?
Yeah, I mean, I won't be needing it anymore. Why don't I just give it away?
Well, Kenny, I don't know if that's a good idea. You haven't actually gotten your inheritance yet.
But I can just put up my own house or just sell everything I own.
But why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Maybe if I make some grand gesture, the universe won't kill me.
Oh, I don't think it works like that, Kenny.
Yeah, of course it does. Haven't you ever heard of karma?
Oh dear, please don't make any rash decisions. Birdie is just a cat, after all.
just a cat, sure.
Oh dear. Hello, Mr. Biskind. How are you feeling today?
Well, Deborah, to tell you the truth, I got a little chest pain. But other than that, I'm fine.
Oh, well, we'll have to send in the doctor to get that looked at.
I think I'm just heartbroken because I haven't seen you today. Where are you, anyway?
It's my day off today, sir.
None of this sir stuff, Deborah. You know me as Rupert and Rupert alone. And I guess you do deserve the day off for me goosing ya.
Yes, that would be nice. But I wanted to talk to you about your grandson, Kenny.
Kenny? Oh, jeez. You know, I'm not sure that boy is my grandson. I believe I want a DNA test.
Has he told you about his concerns regarding Birdie?
Yeah. But I try to pretend I can't comprehend it. I do that a lot with people, especially him.
Yes, well, I've noticed. But anyway, he's so convinced that Birdie has chosen him next to die that he wants to sell his house and give everything away. He also wants to give away whatever you give him in the inheritance.
Me? Well, just what does he expect to get from me?
I suppose half of those houses that you love so much.
My 3 houses? You think I'd leave my house in the care of a man such as my grandson? He'd burn 'em to the ground in a week.
So you weren't planning on leaving him one?
Hell no, I never was. I was just gonna leave him my stamp collection.
Oh, really? Well, that's cold. I didn't even realize you had a stamp collection.
Well, I got a book of stamps you picked up for me from the post office last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kenny forgot.
The kid's been sucking up to me for an inheritance for 3 years now, and all he's proven to me is what a terrible person he is.
Well, if he's not going to get anything from you, maybe he shouldn't be giving away all of his possessions. I mean, when he doesn't die, he's going to regret that.
Yeah, well, try talking that kid out of anything.
Actually, I was hoping that you could try.
Me? Well, shoot. I guess I could try. Hey, kid, where you at? You haven't been here in 3 days. Oh, Grandpa. Sorry, it's just, I haven't even left the house. Haven't left the house? That doesn't sound very healthy. Why not? Because I have a terrible feeling that something very bad is going to happen. Oh, jeez, is it Birdie again? Really, Ken? What? It's just a damn cat, Kenny. It ain't no harbinger of doom. But what if I go outside and get hit by a bus or something? Then you get hit by a bus. No damn cat's got a thing to do with it. Well, I've already made my decision. What? I'm giving everything away. All of my possessions. And what are you going to do that for? Why would I need them? I'm going to die, remember? And besides, maybe if I do, I'll live. So you're saying that the only reason you do something good is because you'd get something good in return? Well, why else would I do it then? I see, Kenny. Grandpa, I have something to tell you. And what might that be? Well, when I first started to come and see you, I kind of had ulterior motives. Did you now? Yeah, you see, I kind of was just really hoping to get a nice inheritance. I see. But now, I just really don't want to die. Does that make sense? That's it? Yeah, I guess so. You know, I really hope that someday you manage to dislodge that thing you call a head from the depths of your rectal cavity, Kenny. Huh? What does that mean? Grandpa? Hello?
Father Oda, I hate to wake you so early, but I have some sad news for you.
Oh no, which one is it now?
It's Rupert Biskind. He passed away sometime in the night.
Oh, geez, Rupert.
Yes, I've already notified Joanna, and I suppose she's calling her brother.
Geez, it never gets easy, does it? Losing someone here, even the mean ones.
I know it, but you know what the crazy thing is? It's that dang cat.
What about her?
When I walked in and found him, she was sleeping at the foot of the bed.
Interesting.
I guess so. I don't know, Father. I just don't know.
I suppose it should be interesting to see what's in the will. Not that it's any of our business. I couldn't help but become interested in all of that.
There's always some kind of family drama, isn't there?
Well, when you have someone like Kenny, there is. I do like Joanna, though. I think Rupert probably took care of her.
I know how much she loves Florida. She'll probably be moving there now.
Yes. I wonder if Kenny gets one of those houses. He'll choose the California one.
Your dream. Would that make you jealous, Father Oda?
Come on, Deborah, I'm a Buddhist. I don't get jealous.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Well, I would take the Florida one. My sister lives down there, and it would be so good for my lungs.
Well, we are closing in on retirement age, Deborah. Perhaps we could ask them if we can move in with them.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if anyone would be happy with that arrangement.
Well, Rupert was definitely a special one. I will cherish the times I spent with him.
You know, Father, I've lost a lot of patients over the years, thousands probably, but some touch you more than others.
And Rupert touched you quite often.
That he did. That he did. After opening the will, everyone was shocked to discover that Kenny was left out completely. He wasn't even left with the new book of stamps that Rupert had been joking about with Deborah. Because he had already given several large donations to charity when he thought he was going to die, he was forced to file for bankruptcy. He was forced to get a second job to pay the bills, moonlighting as a cafeteria cook at Rising Angels. Even more shocking, Rupert's 3 houses were to be left to Joanna, Deborah, and Father Oda, respectively. While Joanna and Deborah both packed up and moved to Florida, Father Oda chose to stay at Rising Angels, feeling his mission was not complete.